All right, so we're gonna start down, right? I got my close guard. I'm gonna play, Mikey Musumeci does this a lot. I started playing it earlier last year. I'll get my double sleeves. It's kind of like a spider guard variation, okay? So there's different ways that you can get to it, right? I'll come in here, that's fine, I shrimp, right? I can play this too, right? So what this is gonna be is I'll bring my knee in, so I will shrimp here, this knee comes in, this foot goes over. So I'm playing like a half lasso on one side and a knee in his chest on the other, okay? This is kind of good because I have a lot of ways to start switching as he attempts to either make space and or get up. I can even force it too. So when I'm here, he starts to get his use of his hands, right? So when that happens, he's pushing on my thigh, that's fine. I can circle this and now I'm in on a spider hook, okay? Now from here, you can see how this is similar, right? I'm in this position here, right? I can open this, kick through and go for omoplatus, okay? Or when I'm in this spider position, right, I could open, shoot through, and catch and pull him in, okay? You have to do it kind of quick, right? So when I'm in here, right, if I have any kind of pressure back into me as I'm pushing, right, I shoot, pull him in, okay? Now once I'm here, I hold the head, I can go reverse or regular triangle, right? If I want to pass the arm, pass, get under, squeeze, okay? It's just a very quick entry. It's gonna start like this, okay? So defensively, this is a problem. He's gotta stand up, all that kind of stuff, right? And then once, even if he does stand up, he can still use it. Here, right to it, okay? Works very much like the one y'all did at the beginning of the week, okay? I find this is much more effective when they're down low, maybe right after we pulled guard, and they haven't established anything yet, okay? And I can just really shoot at it. So strip, or just actually scissor your legs. Knee up, here, okay? Now I have this whole push-pull, right? So I push, circle, right? I can open, kick the leg through, jump to the triangle. Okay. From here, if he's already broke down and I want to finish it here, cut my angle, squeeze. Does that make sense?
So you really don't have to address that arm.
There's different schools of thought. It is not wrong. Okay. I would say a lot of people do. There's a lot of people that don't. Because like he's a strong guy, right? Dave's much taller than me. Somebody like Mark. If I let his head come up, I may not get it back down. Does that make sense? If I drop his chest on top of me, if I can make the angle, I'm not gonna take the chance.
Is there a preference if the arm is in the way, if you go up like reverse triangle instead? Would that be tighter?
Depends on the person. If you're newer, I would say avoid maybe the reverse triangle, not because it's not quite, well, number one, it's not quite as strong as the regular, but it works on different body types better. But the main reason I say stay away from it if you're newer is because you're gonna forget which hand to use for what. You're gonna use the wrong hand to grab your shin because you haven't had enough practice with it. So what happens is if you watch some, like my son or some other people doing triangles, they reach with the wrong hand to hold the shin and it messes up the whole progression of them getting the actual finish. It is not wrong, you can take it, you know, it's right there. Right? When I shoot this, it's almost easier to get the reverse triangle because of how he's laying on me.
What's a reverse triangle?
The only difference is where it locks on the body. Okay? So, when I'm here, I open, right? Kick, here. So this would lead me into a regular. But say I'm here, my right leg over, right? I can hold here, I grab my shin, I make an angle, look, I'm gonna lock it at his neck, not his shoulder. Here. Make sense? The lock is not at the shoulder, it's at the neck for a reverse.
Okay.
You have to get under that arm.
You don't have to. I just did because it was there. Does that make sense? Is there any questions on that? Yeah.
Can you show it one more time?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Right. So I'm in close guard, right? I'm gonna get double sleeves. They shift out. I don't want to call it a shrimp because I'm not putting my foot on the floor. Bring my knee up here. So now I'm playing like a half lasso. This is good defensively, right? So I can push pull here, knee in tight, right? If he retracts his arm at all, I circle into this, right? I can kick through, jump the shoulder. So very similar to what you all did on Monday, okay? Now I'm in here and pull him in. Grab the shin, cut the angle, squeeze. Okay? Does everybody understand? All right, let's do that. 1, 2, 3.